I'm live. I am live. Woohoo! So hello, hello, hello. Let me just start TikTok. I gotta go live here, and I gotta go live here. Okay, so hello, hello, hello. So I should be live on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm not going to be able to see your comments though, so realize that. And so I've been getting tons and tons and tons of questions about how in the world did I, let me do it this way, did I go from here to here, losing over 6 inches in belly fat, and I'm pretty flat now. I can see my toes. I can lean over and I can tie my shoes, and there's a lot that I can do now. So let me explain that, because I've gotten so many questions on this that I felt the need to be live today and explain it all. I would have gone live last week, but I've been sick with a cold. Hopefully my voice hangs in there and doesn't give out, because I have been ill. So here's the deal. I had gone to the doctor a month and a half ago, a couple of months ago, and she said to me, Lauren, you need to lose weight. And I was like, what? And she's like, you cannot afford to gain weight. And in case you guys don't know this, if you've been following me for a while, some of you will know this. I have a thoracic aortic aneurysm. That is a bubble that sits on my aorta at the top here, okay? And so while I have that lovely aortic aneurysm that's right there, if my blood pressure goes up, because my blood volume goes up, because my body weight went up. By the way, I teach anatomy and phys. So if all of that goes up, that's going to cause that bubble to grow. They don't do anything with the TAA, with the thoracic aortic aneurysm, until it gets over 4.9. All right. But anyway, so she was pretty not happy with me because I put on some weight. And I said, I've been trying to lose it, and I'm not eating too much out of the ordinary. But when you get over 40, how many of you women can relate to this? Let me know. Drop it in the comments, even though I can't see the comments. But let me know. Because how many of you can relate to, you haven't changed your eating habits very much, but it seems like you're putting on the weight like mad. Like 5 pounds here and 5 pounds there, and before you know it, you're 30 pounds overweight. So I actually saw my doctor just a few weeks ago, just before I went to Dubai, because, I got a phone call there. Let me take that out. Sorry about that. And I got that when I went to go see her. She's like, wow, you look fantastic. What have you been doing? And I said, well, I said, I've been eating healthy now, or healthier. And I said, but I also did a little jump start with the holistic supplements that have worked so well that I decided that I'm going to promote these like mad, because it works super well. A friend of mine had introduced me to it and said, look, you need to be on Trim. So this actually is a collagen. So it's got the CLA in it. It supports fat metabolism. It's also going to reduce those fat cells and the number of fat cells, and it's going to improve muscle tone because it's collagen. It's great for your skin, hair, and nails, and it helps to firm and tone while you're losing that weight. So this is phenomenal. It also supports your joint and muscles. This has the special collagen hyaluronic acid matrix in it that really helps out your joint and helps to support your skin. So I absolutely love this. You guys know I'm really big on skincare, right? So I've been supporting collagen. If you are over 20, you should be taking collagen. Do you know that you lose 1% every year? And if you're in menopause, you're losing 30% of your collagen. It's what gives you the wrinkles. And I don't do Botox. It's what gives you the sore joints. Many of you know, who have been following me, that I thought that I had to have hip replacements last year until I started taking collagen. And once I took collagen, my hip joint pain went away. And this was pain that would wake me up in the middle of the night that really hurt and would stay hurting on both sides. All right? So collagen is your friend. But this has the collagen hyaluronic matrix. It's the award-winning. It's won multiple awards. So it's going to help boost all of that, and it gives you lots of other benefits. All right. So, and it has 0 sugar in it as well. And you only take a teaspoon of this in the morning. And it comes in 6 different flavors. Now, I have to tell you, chocolate is my favorite. I tried the mango. I'm sorry, Julie. I tried the mango, and it might be because of my cold, but I was like, I don't like that. I'm going back to chocolate. So I have the chocolate in this. Then I take a supplement, and this is called Burn, and this boosts your metabolism. It maintains your healthy blood sugar. It gets rid of those cravings. It increases your energy. But more importantly, this is huge. More importantly, right? This supplement is holistic. It's built on 4 or 5 different Mediterranean ingredients. So it's got your cinnamon in it. Cinnamon, if you don't know about supplements of cinnamon or the benefits of cinnamon, please just Google it on your phone and you'll see all those nice, wonderful benefits that cinnamon. I use a pinch of cinnamon and a lot of different things. And by the way, I use the Ceylon one. You can buy it organic. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it from Penzi Spices, where I get most of all my spices from Wisconsin, because that's where I've been for the last 30 years. But this has kelp. This has green tea leaf extract, allspice fruit, ginger in it. So it's got the olive fruit in it. So this is very much on the it's a thermogenic, which means it's going to burn. Oh, it says I can see my comments. Hang on one second. Woohoo! Welcome. I can see everybody who's joining. Hi, Mark. Hi, Maria. Glad to see you. Hi, Caleb. So, and Brittany. Good to see you all here. Hi, Emily. So, all right. So this actually is Mediterranean-inspired ingredients. Again, it's also got the plant-derived, it's got kelp, it's got the plant-derived flucloxanthin. All right, this is 3 times more than your leading brands. And this also contains berberine. Berberine is huge for helping to boost your metabolism and get rid of that fat loss. So this is incredible. So we have the trim, we have the burn, and then with it, we send an activate. This right here is going to have our activate. It's going to have 3 types of, it's a proprietary blend of fiber. So it's going to have the psyllium seed husk, the apple fruit pectin, turkey rhubarb root, milk thistle. That's phenomenal for cleaning out those toxins out of your liver. So this is great. You only have to take it 3 nights. There's no bad side effects. It doesn't upset your stomach or anything like that. So I put mine in cold water and drink it really fast at night. And what it does is it clings onto all the toxins and everything and cleans out your colon. And this will work. And hello, Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you here. This will actually, it works. It's very easy on your system. You're going to have a normal bowel movement in the morning. It's not something you have to sit near a toilet for. It's not something that's going to really wring you out. So I started this system. And with this system, because I wanted to jumpstart, right? And I believe in collagen and in my joints. So I wanted to jumpstart. But then with that, there's a couple of things you have to do. One is you have to up your protein. Many people don't realize this. So let's talk about protein for a moment. And I've got to look at my notes for this one because I did a calculation for you. All right. You should be getting approximately, let me put this down. Oh, that's not the right one. Hang in there with me. Oh, there it is. All right. So you should be getting approximately 30% protein, right? Now, it depends on how many calories you eat. But for example, if you are on a 1,500 calorie diet, which, by the way, anybody want to take a guess and put in the comments, okay? How many calories do you think the average woman and the average man eat a day? Anybody want to know the answer to that one? Feel free to drop those in the comments to me. So the average woman consumes over 2,300 calories a day. Now, if you're not active, that's an issue, okay? And 30% of that is supposed to be protein. The average man consumes over 3,100 calories a day. Would you not agree with me that on our American diet, yes, and I'm stating that for the record, we have an epidemic of obesity and overweight, which has contributed to heart disease, insulin resistance, all cardiovascular problems, all kinds of certain cancers, type 1 and type 2 diabetes, because type 2 will turn into type 1 if you choose not to do anything about that. I've seen many of patients who I've worked with, many of my clients who I've worked with, And most of the time we reverse it with no problem, because you can reverse type 2. Yes, type 2 is reversible. However, if you choose not to eat healthy and do what you're supposed to do, type 2 becomes type 1. When it goes to type 1, that's the point of no return. That's when it's not reversible. Okay? So there is a point of no return here. All right, so that's where we need to be careful. And a lot of it has to do with all of the fast foods and things that we've been eating. And of course, and I too, how many of you are stress eaters like me? Hi, Joe. Hi, Karina. Yes, hi, Lena. And hey, Lauren, great name. I'm a Lauren too. I am a stress eater. All right. So, and Crystal. So for those of you who haven't heard my story, I'll back up real quick again. I had gone to the doctor a few months ago. She was appalled because I had gained 30 pounds. My blood pressure was up. My cholesterol was up. And she said, Lauren, you can't do this because you have a TAA. You've got to eat healthy and do this correctly. And I said, okay, let me explore some options. And I talked to a couple of friends of mine. So what I did was I increased my protein. I aim for 120 grams of protein a day. Now that sounds like a lot, folks, but that's only about 480 calories at the most. Okay? And that doesn't mean I'm eating steak and fat all the time. By the way, if you know me, because I teach anatomy and phys, I'm not huge on diets. I don't believe in the South Beach diet. I don't believe in the keto diet. I don't believe in... Now, unless you're epileptic and you've talked with a doctor and you're working with your doctor and you're keto, that's fantastic. If you're vegan, God bless you. So, but for me, what I like to do is just to eat with moderation like you're supposed to and develop it into a lifestyle. Because my clients who have been on these diets, they yo-yo. You know what I'm talking about, right? You lose 50 pounds, but you gain 50 back. And maybe you gain 70 back. I don't know. But it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's very, very difficult with these diets. Okay? So what I've been doing is coaching and working with my clients on how to eat healthy. We eat more towards what I call the Mediterranean diet, because with that particular, we're learning to eat correctly and eat healthy. And I tell them, look at your ideal weight. Hi, Addie. Hello, Habib. I hope I said that right. Look at your ideal weight, okay? And with your ideal weight, like if it's 120 pounds, you want 120 grams of protein. And again, that sounds like a lot, but it's not. So I have different recipes. I'm putting together a guide that'll have recipes in it that helps people to do protein. I didn't grab it here, but I should have grabbed it. I use the Orgain. It is a chocolate powdered protein. You can get it on Amazon. I actually should have gotten that so I could drop you a link to save you money. I'll have to do that next time, so be it. But what I can tell you about is that those of you on Facebook, you can see I have a link to go to, or you can text me the word lean, and I'll send you the information. Those of you on TikTok and on Instagram, you should be able to go up to Linktree, and in it, I have the lean system. I also have, there's a 5-drop jump start for 5 days on that system, and that 5-drop system. And again, I know that on TikTok, and you guys can't see this, but if you go on my Facebook page, and I'll have to post a picture, but those of you on Facebook, you can definitely see on here that I was 6 inches, a lot bigger than what I am in extra large, going in extra large clothes, and I'm back down to my mediums. Woohoo! So I lost 6 inches in under 2 months, just under 2 months. And I did it healthy, and my skin is toned. Okay, so it's very toned. All right, so the 5-day drop pack will prepare you for 5 days. It's designed to prime your body for the optimal nutrient absorption so that when you use the lean body system, you lose that weight, okay? And so it's going to have our trim, our burn, and our activate that I just talked about. It's going to have also phytogreens, and those phytogreens, so it revitalizes, it has digestive enzymes, and you also have a probiotic in there. So there's the Modere Axis Phytogreens, delivers our marine leafy greens and fruit and adaptogens, so it will optimize your diet. So you can do that together, or you can just get the lean body system. So either one. So if you want to do a 5-day real jump start and then go into the 30-day lean body system, both will work. And in the meantime, again, you've got to eat healthy. So again, the 2 secrets here: increase the protein. You need to definitely increase. So no, minimum 100 grams protein a day. But if you want to really up that, look at your ideal weight. Like mine is 120 pounds. So I'm going to eat 120 grams of protein a day. Now that's not all meat. That's going to be, here, I'll show you. I can take I made these little almond balls. I gave that recipe that's on my Facebook page, by the way. So you can find me, Lauren Ebbecke, on my Facebook page. Okay. So I have these, and if you want recipes, you'll need to comment or DM me, because I can't see the comments. Once the live's end, I will not be able to see any comments anywhere. So you're going to need to message me. So DM me. And let me do this. If you want any information about what I'm doing, oh, I got to move this a little bit this way. So, and I got to move you this way so you can see. All right, so I'll back up some. So it's 252-401-2233. So again, 252-401-2233. If you just text me, I'll be happy to send you some information and things, okay? But this is how I lost. It's over 20 pounds. I don't have a scale because I don't like scales. But I went from almost being an extra large to a medium and 6 inches off my stomach. And I just realized both TikTok and, oh my gosh, on Instagram, you can't see the picture that's on my eCam here where I'm showing it on Facebook. So if you jump to my Facebook page, you'll be able to see it. But anyway, so these are almond balls. These are made with almond. So I just take a jar of almond butter, put it in a bowl. I add a scoop of protein powder to it, just a tiny bit of honey to help hold it all together. I add coconut, and then I add pumpkin seeds to it, and I make these little balls, and I put them on a tray, and I freeze them so that they hold up right away, and then put them in a baggie, such as this, and put them in the fridge. Those are great snacks. Awesome, awesome snacks. So those do great. In the morning, I make these morning parfaits. It has yogurt. It has protein powder. It has Greek yogurt, protein powder. And by the way, you want to make sure you're looking at sugar, because do you know why they put sugar in everything? Oh my God. Sugar. Can anybody guess why they put sugar in all of your foods? Because if you haven't figured that out, let me give you one clue here. All alcohol is sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Hey, Misty, good to see you. All right, so when I look for peanut butter or almond, read the label. When you read your labels and you go to look at them, folks, you'll see the first ingredient on there is going to be the most in it. So this says dry roasted, unblanched almonds. That's it. If you go pick up Jif, or you go pick up another brand and you read it, you will see that it contains sugar. You do not want sugar. One, sugar gets you addicted. Everybody has sugary drinks and sugary peanut butter. Sugar is very addictive. And while I'm on that, hey, Pumpkin Pie, how are you doing? D. Ray, I haven't seen you. Hi, Jasmine. Okay, so sugar. White table sugar is just as bad as high fructose corn syrup. And in case you don't know chemistry, it's fructose and glucose. And your high fructose corn syrup, fructose and glucose. The difference here is that it's off by 5%. One has, I think, 50% fructose or 55%, and the other one has 45%, and they're switched. One comes from corn, one comes from the white cane sugar. Do you know why they went with high fructose corn syrup? It was to save money because it's lighter. Back in the day, 60 years ago, maybe I can do 50. I'm 60, by the way. So a can of Coke had 16 teaspoons of sugar in it. 16 teaspoons. If I took a can of Coke and a can of Diet Coke and I put them in an aquarium and I dropped them, the can of Coke would go to the bottom and the Diet Coke would float. Now when I do that experiment, I put them both in, they both float. Why? Because they only need a half a teaspoon of high fructose corn syrup to make it just as sweet as it was with the 16 teaspoons of white sugar. Try it. Go ahead and float them and see what they do. All right. So, and in case you don't know, my whole background is biology, chemistry. I teach anatomy and physiology. I have done so for 30 years. I teach all about the physiology of the human body. So if somebody ever wants me, someday I'm going to give a lecture on the keto diet. I don't have any problem with jump starting stuff, if you're jump starting. But if you think that's going to sustain you for the rest of your life, you're kidding yourself. You need to be able to be on a healthy diet where you're changing your lifestyle. And for those of you who have been on keto, have you had gallbladder issues? Do you have gout? Do you have too much uric acid crystals? Because you also get all of those ammonium toxins, because that's how we break down that protein, right? And that's when you're doing a lot of those fats and a lot of the meat and stuff. Anyway, so one of the things that I really like about the lean system is that you get you'll get a fit planner that comes with it. You'll also get that's my healthcare doctor. She wants me to make a cardiology appointment and look at that lovely TAA. Okay, which I will do. All right, so you're going to get a nutrition plan that comes with it. It talks about, you get tons of recipes. You get a support group, a Facebook support group to go in. We have a ton of recipes. And then we even have a fitness plan to talk to you about cardiac strength, recovery circuit. And if you're like me, I just increased to 10,000 steps a day. So I have 2 Labradors, and I walk my dogs, and I increased to 10,000 steps a day. So this is the Lean Body System. For those of you on TikTok and Instagram, there's a link in the bio, right? And that link in the bio will take you straight to my website for Modere to purchase that. Where you can, and again, it's all based on the Mediterranean ingredients, and then you get the collagen with the CLA in it that burns fat, that does also fat beta oxidation, I call it. So it's breaking down your fat and your fat cells and things, reducing those fat cell bodies, as well as you get the collagen that will keep you toned. Anybody here lose weight really fast and you've got saggy skin? This keeps you from your saggy skin. All right, so it's just awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'll be starting a group. I'm putting together a guide also, by the way, that will explain all this and how to get into a healthy lifestyle so that you feel satiety, so that when you eat satiety, you feel full. So satiety is feeling full, right? So that you feel full. When I eat my 30 grams at breakfast, and I have different things, whether it's my yogurt parfait with fruit that has 30 grams of protein in it, or whether it's my egg type pancake that also has 30 grams of protein, I can show you how to do that, or whether it's my egg muffins with the cottage cheese. So I have different recipes. That keeps me full until noon. I don't reach for snacks. And here's the great news. Anybody get the afternoon slump? I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't need to. Anybody get that afternoon slump? Okay, I now have energy all day. You can see how fired up I am. I now have energy all day long. It's beautiful, you know? So I have this energy, and again, if you're on my Facebook page, you'll be able to see how big my stomach was and how much it shrunk down, 6 inches. I should have printed this out, so I apologize to TikTok and to Instagram. I'll have to do this again. But I lost 6 inches, over 25 pounds. I'm down to a medium again. You know, I'm feeling the healthiest I've ever felt, and it's all because of the Lean Body System that I use, the system that I'm using with the Activate. And again, if you go up to the link in my bio, you can get that, or you can text. Whoops, let me come a little bit this way. Or you can text 252-401-2233. Text the word lean. All right? DM me. Go into messages and DM me. Lean, Lean. I'd be happy to give it to you. But again, you can also get it if you're on TikTok. It's up on my bio and my link tree. Whole Instagram, same thing. You can get it there. I'd be happy also because I work a lot with nurses and training. I just got done doing a huge training on nutrition and weight loss for my students. So if you have any questions on those, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about eating healthy, changing your lifestyle so it becomes a lifestyle. Oh, and the most important thing, woohoo, you've got to drink half your body weight in ounces in water. And for every Coke and every coffee with all that sugary stuff in it and every alcoholic drink in it, you've got to add that on top in water. All right? So you've got to drink half your body weight in water. You cannot substitute that with those sugary things. Okay? So this is 20 ounces. Okay? And what I do, one of the things that I do that I learned from Michelle, now if Michelle's on here, thank you, Michelle, for teaching me this. Michelle taught me this. When I get up in the morning, Michelle's my biz partner. When I get up in the morning, she's my sideline. Take 15 sips. Okay? Every 90 minutes, if you put on a timer and stuff, if you're like me, I have it on my phone, 15 sips, you know. And people tell me, I had a client yesterday, she said, Lauren, oh my God, I can't drink water. I said, let's talk about that. She said, I don't like water. I said, it shouldn't have a flavor. If it's got a flavor, you need a filter. Water doesn't have a flavor. Okay? So there are different things you can do. An example, you can put frozen fruit. I like to put frozen mangoes in mine. Okay? Now, the problem with that is that the pieces are too small. Sometimes they get stuck in the straw, but that's another issue. But I'll do blueberries. I'll do frozen mango. I like frozen fruit in mine. It's kind of like doing ice cubes, right? It's awesome. You know, the other thing that I do is I take an organic mushroom because I love my 7 organic mushrooms in a powder that I found, the frequents. But I put 1 scoop of that in and drink that in the morning because I need to have one of those. So that flavors it. You can throw a tea bag in. So when I was sick all week, I threw turmeric and ginger tea bags in here. Oh yeah, your burn has ginger in it. So does the lovely, wonderful Activate, which is going to help you naturally eliminate those toxins, rejuvenate your cells, help your digestive, because it's going to get everything out of the colon and all that good rot. Lots of good fiber. You've got to be eating 3 to 5 servings of fruit and vegetables a day. If you're not getting that, I eat a big salad, but I also do a lot of smoothies. I make smoothies. I have all kinds of different recipe smoothies. I'm putting that together in a book for you. Okay, but let's go back to water for a second. You can put lime slices. You can put cucumber slices in here. You can put lemon slices, orange slices. I don't care how you flavor your water. Flavor it so you drink it. Drink water. You are made up. You know, I love when people go 60%. I'm here to tell you it's a little more than 60%. So it's closer to 70%. But you're made up of a lot of water. If you're not hydrating, you will get those wrinkles. When you're dehydrating, your skin will look dry. You'll start to age faster. Drink water. Totally great. And this is my Stanley cup. It's 20 ounces. So I know that I need, so if I'm at 120, I need 3 of these a day. I'm a little bit more than 120, so I do 4 right now. And I just do 4 just to be able to get it out. The other thing too is as you up your protein, you need to up your water anyways, because that will help get all those toxins out. Because as your body breaks down protein, especially meat, again, you're going to get all of those nitrogenous waste. Those nitrogenous waste are incredibly toxic. Urea is toxic to the body. You know, uric acid crystals especially, they get caught in your joints. That causes gout. So you've got to make sure you're flushing your system out. You know, not had a problem with it using this system because, again, with the 120 grams of protein that I'm eating, I'm not overeating protein. Keto, though, I've got 5 clients who have come from the keto diet to join me on the trim and to join me on the lean body system. And they've talked to me about it in the past 48 hours here because they have gotten gout. One of them had to get gallbladder surgery. One of them, her cholesterol went up after, even though she was eating and losing weight like mad, her cholesterol went up. So let me point something out. I usually tell this to my athletes too. Just because you're thin doesn't mean you can go out and eat McDonald's every night, or you can go out and eat fat every single night, because you're still going to block your arteries. It's still going to be an issue. It's a health issue. All right. So you've got to do it healthy. So that is why I like the lean system. I like this system tremendously. I promote it. I'm going to be teaching it. I'm going to be writing up some guides. We have a Facebook group with lots of people in there. There's a lot of, normally I could show you pictures, but both my phones, I have one for the Instagram, one is on TikTok, and my computer is on Facebook, right? But I can send you, again, all the testimonials you want of clients who have been super, super successful. I can send you quite a few of those, okay? And I got to plug in a phone because it's going to die here, so hang on a second. I can't believe that's going to die, but it's going to die. So let's do this. Hang on one second. Let's do this. And let's plug in here. Whew. All right, just save that phone. All right, so again, TikTok, Instagram, in the link. You can do that, or again, you can text 252-401. Let me hit the cancel on here real quick. 2233, okay? So 252-401-2233. If you just text the word lean, I'd be more than happy to send you my system that I'm using that's worked for me. Realize, again, we're going to talk about the fact that everybody's bodies are different. So I have a client who was able to do this in 30 days. She dropped a ton of weight in 30 days. I would not advise that, by the way. I'm not sure what kind of exercise program she went into, but I advise you to do it like I lost my 6 inches in walking and stuff, and I don't have any stretch marks. I don't have sagging skin. My skin is firm. So I would advise you to do this the healthy way. Okay, and then eat healthy. Some people have lost over 130 to 150 pounds. They've done it in a year. Everybody's body is different. And the nice thing is I can help you individualize and work with the diets and work with what you're eating and help you calculate those grams of proteins and things. Okay? So if you're interested in the lean body system that I have used, again, you can get it in the link up top, or you can text me. And for those of you on Facebook, you can see that I put a link right there on the screen, as well as the texting, as well as a picture. And that picture, for those of you on Facebook, that's my stomach. So that's my stomach that's really large. And actually, if you look at any of my posts, you'll see that. But it's 252-401-2233. And feel free to text the word lean, and I will get stuff to you. All right? But yeah, I just wanted to explain the journey, the weight loss journey that I'm on, the health journey, because good skincare, how you look, starts from the inside out. I am 60 years old. Yes, look at that hair. 60 years old. And I don't do anything fake. I don't do the Botox. I don't do the fake breast. I don't do the fake hair. I don't even do the fake eyelashes. I just don't do stuff that's fake, right? I believe in more of a holistic, natural way, which is what I'm doing. I don't do Botox shots. Oh, my Lord. And if you're one who's able to stomach those needles, I have those clients that have done those injections, to lose weight because they're putting peptides in. But then they gained the weight back after the shot stopped. I'm like, ugh. If you know me, I have a needle phobia. I don't do shots. Yeah, I have to be dying to do shots. I don't do shots, okay? So that's just me. But this is super easy. Again, 1 teaspoon in the morning, I typically take these. You can either I do 2 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon at lunch, right after I eat, or you can do 1, 1, and 1. The only thing you want to be careful of is it does have some green tea extract in it, as well as the green bean coffee. Not a lot, but enough that if you took it at 6, and if you're extremely sensitive to coffee, it might keep you up. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. So I just forewarn you, that's why I would take 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, or 1 at noon, or you can do 1 for breakfast, 1 at 12:30, and 1 around 3 or 4, okay? But you might have to test that if you're sensitive to coffee. I have no sensitivity, so I don't feel a thing. I'm naturally energetic to begin with. But again, I am 60 years old. So I just wanted to talk about my weight loss journey, the journey I'm on, why I'm going the more holistic route, why I like the Mediterranean eating, because we have the olive oil that's really good for you. You have avocados also, but vegetables, more vegetables. You need that fiber. You need 3 to 5. I did try to jumpstart with the keto diet. So I did attempt that because I knew I couldn't criticize it and stuff if I didn't try. Hey, Sammy, how are you? Good to see you. So I jump-started with the keto diet, and this would have been a year ago, and I didn't feel good at all. I felt horrible. And so, and my doctor said, why aren't you eating more fruits and vegetables, and your cholesterol's still up, and you still weigh a lot, and blah, blah, blah. You're still gaining weight. So I came off of that pretty quick because it didn't make me feel good. I feel great. I have tons of energy. I can do what I want to do, And for the most part, when I'm doing my burn and eating and stuff, folks, I still do things like the other night I was out with the crowd, had a glass of Prosecco, and had a hamburger. Didn't worry about it, okay? You can still have those Friday nights or those date nights where you go out. And by the way, Vicky, if you're watching, Vicky's a friend of mine. Vicky, if you're watching, you could have eaten those chicken wings and not avoided them if you were on this system, okay? Because you can still do a cheat night, what we call a cheat night and stuff. And actually, I don't even call it a cheat night. Let me be 100% honest. I naturally, now that I eat the way I eat, and I eat more the Mediterranean style, and I avoid a lot of the white flour and white stuff, but not all the time. I mean, again, I had the hamburger bun. I had the pizza last week. I went out with friends, and we ordered a pizza. It was a normal pizza, by the way. It wasn't that cauliflower crust, which I like, by the way. But I had a normal, great, deep dish pizza. It was fantastic. And I'm still losing weight. I would definitely recommend this. Now, do I eat that way all the time? No. For the most part, I make sure that I'm getting my 120 grams of protein. I make sure that I'm drinking half my body weight in water, So, and I take my tablespoon of my lovely, wonderful Trim collagen that has my CLA, as well as my collagen hyaluronic acid award-winning matrix in it, which is phenomenal. My joint pain is gone, completely gone. I'm just so amazed by this. So again, if you're over 20, you should be taking collagen, and you need to take a good one. And please don't tell, if you're taking a powder one, I guess kudos for you for taking a collagen, but you do know that you can't absorb that nearly as well as you can a liquid, right? I hope you know that. So your powdered collagens will not absorb very readily, by the way, as well as your liquid ones will. So I will always promote liquid before I promote a powdered one. And please don't I had a friend of mine who contacted me and said, Lauren, I need to start all this. I need to start collagen. I need to take better care of my skin, my weight, my health. So I gave all the recommendations and spiel. And so he went to Walmart and bought the Walmart version of collagen, and then proceeded to call me to tell me that he spent the next 3 days in the bathroom. And I was like, well, you just bought stuff that has what we'll politely call it dirt in it. It's got fillers. It's got all kinds of chemicals and fillers in it. Why would you put that in your body? At 60, at my age right now, and even before now, and I tend to be a little bit more athletic. I'm dressed up today because I was teaching. I was teaching my pathophysiology class. So I'm dressed up more today. But at my age, folks, I watch what I'm putting into my lovely, wonderful system. And by the way, if any of you are like the rest of us and you end up with some credit card debt, or you end up like I used to be, more than $30,000. I used to be $80,000 in credit card debt. Holy cow. But I used to have a lot of debt. So if any of you have debt going on, or you're thinking, Lauren, I can't afford this or I can't afford that, you need to text me or message me, DM me, or text me and say, hey, Lauren, I need to know how to do that side hustle. Because I promise you, it's a side hustle that got me where I am today. Score. I'll actually be moving 6 miles closer to the beach in a couple of weeks. So if you also need a side hustle, please let me know. But today I'm here to talk about your health. I am on a mission to help thousands of women and men too, but thousands of women to be healthy. For you to be healthy from the inside out. Because I promise you, if I look at you, I can tell if you're a smoker. I can tell if you're a sun bunny. I can tell if you're a drinker. I can tell if you have an eating disorder. Yes, I can. All I have to do is look at you. You walk in my room and I can tell you. And I'll be 100% dead on. What you do to your body on the inside shows on the outside. I promise you. Okay? I always get told all the time, you don't look 60. No, I don't. You know, I've got good skincare. And trust me, it's not all genetics. I had an identical twin, by the way, that died in 2011. She was murdered. I had to deal with that. Identical twin who did not take care of herself. Not only does she have an eating disorder, she smoked and she drank and she looked 15, 20 years older than me. You could tell this by looking at her. I went down to visit her one time. My middle sister, she's also deceased. She had cancer. I had to bury her. But my middle sister says to me, they called me Lori. Hey, Lori, how do you have such gorgeous, shiny, beautiful hair and your twin looks like straw and doesn't look good? And how is your skin so much better? I said, I eat. If you don't put nutrients in your body, eating is energy. You are putting energy in your body to have energy. It's nutrients. That's how you have to look at eating. Okay? So some of this is going to be a mind shift, and you got to do some mind shifting as well. There's plenty of podcasts and things like that. When I get my guide, I'll have a whole bunch of recommendations for y'all. Okay? But you've got to be able to do that. All right? So, again, TikTok, you can go up to the to my lovely, wonderful link in the bio. You can do the same thing on Instagram, or you can text me the word lean to 252-401-2233, and I'd be happy to share my system with you. All right, but I really wanted to come on to talk to you guys about how it's so important to eat healthy, to drink your water, to up your protein, especially after the age of 40. You need to have more protein because you're losing that muscle mass. Protein is good for repairing muscles and repairing injuries. Okay? Collagen, by the way, is either number 1 or number 2. I've been teaching it's number 1, but I got to check that out. Hey, Brianna. But it is one of the most abundant proteins in the human body. It's in your eyes, and your skin, and your nails, and your hair, and your joints. I promise you start collagen and up your water, you won't have joint pain either. Your chiropractor will be amazed. We'll just be amazed at this. So I just want to come on and share that system with you. What I'll do is, and also, if you message me, I'll be able to send you a lot of testimonials. So I will send you testimonials because they're on the phone. On my Facebook page here, I do have them on here, but both phones are in use. One is Instagram, one is TikTok. So yeah. All right, folks. So I just wanted to come on and tell you about that system and say, yes, you should. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you this. Oh, I'm forgetting. It's $10 off if you go grab that system. If you use my link, it's $10 off if you're doing it one time. It's $25 off the Lean Body system if you get on the flexible subscription. So and plus you'll get points towards each purchase each month, right? So the flexible subscription, you can go in, you can stop it, cancel it at any time. It's super easy. It's not like, let me share this with you. How many of you have gotten a subscription on a computer? Like somebody had me subscribe to some computer thing, and oh my God, I keep calling them and saying, I canceled this. 8 months later, I'm still saying, I canceled this. Stop charging me. This is not like that. This, you can go right in. You have total control. You just click on your subscriptions, and you just click on it, whether you want to. It's a great. Hey, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy Miller. So you just click on it, and you can pause it, stop it, cancel it, change it, put more products in, take more products out. Extremely flexible subscription, but you save $25. So you can either save $25 on a lean body system with that. Hey, there's another Lauren. How are ya? Or you can save $10 with a one-time purchase. But I have both the $10 code as well as that $25 off if you do the subscription. So, and I've got to check to see how long this can be good. So if I were you, I'd get on it and do it now. And again, if you want to check out the 5-drop system, which is lose 5 pounds in a 5-day thing, you can do a jump start there. So for those of you that just joined, we're talking about the lean body system. I've talked a little bit about losing weight and about drinking half your body weight in water and upping your protein. So, but this is going to be, somebody's got a party going on. So this is going to be your collagen and hyaluronic matrix. It is an incredibly, and it's got the CLA in it that's scientifically sourced to not only burn fat, which is fat oxidation, but also it will inhibit cellular fat storage as well as it reduces those fat cell numbers. And again, one of the things we used to teach is that you were born with all the fat cell numbers you're going to get, and we know that that's a myth. You can actually add fat cells. If you keep overeating, you will actually increase the number and the size of those fat cells. So we now know that. The burn that comes with it, this has 4 different types of, it's got berberine, which is awesome. So it's going to give you that energy. It's going to boost your metabolism. It's going to help to burn and make things, burn those calories faster. You have the kelp extract that's in it. You have the olive fruit, cinnamon bark, ginger. It's based on the Mediterranean inspired ingredients. And so it has the flucloxanthin, which is, it's got 3 times more than any leading brand out there. That's going to help keep your metabolism revved. This is what gives you energy and keeps that metabolism going. And as you know, if you speed up your metabolism, you burn more calories, right? And protein burns calories. Did you all know that? That's why you need to up your protein. It burns calories as well, okay? Then what comes with it is the Activate. This is going to be fiber. It's going to be just 3 days worth. It's got aloe vera in it, which is great. It also has some ginger in it. It's got dandelion root in it and milk thistle, which I dearly love. You see, these are holistic. I just love this stuff. This I just mix up, and I did a reel on that on my Instagram, and I may have stuck it on TikTok. But this, you just mix it in a glass of water at night. Excuse me. Some people like it cold. I chug it because it gets thick, but you can add more water to it. Tastes great. And then it'll help to clean out your lovely, wonderful toxins and things out of the colon and out of your intestinal system. Pretty cool. You'll have a normal bowel movement in the morning. Hi, Kylie, and hi, Jackie. All right. So again, if you go up to the links in my bio on TikTok, on Linktree, and Instagram, you too. Facebook, you can do the same thing. Or you can DM me. You can message me. Please don't just put it in the comments because I won't see the comments after the live starts or stops. All right. So you can put it in or you can put it in the messenger. So either message me or you can text me the word lean 252-401-2233. 252-401-2233. So you can either text the word lean or, again, you can message me in my DMs. If we're not friends, that might be an issue. So for Instagram as well as for TikTok, you might have to go to the links. Those of you on Facebook, you should be able to message me with no problem whatsoever. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say I hope you all have a great night. Go drink water. Go drink lots of water. Okay? Lots of water. Lots of water. It says to swipe left, but it won't let me swipe left. There you go. All right. And so with that, I'm going to end this. And again, you can go up to my links, or you can just text me, and I will be on here. And by the way, while you all are on here, I'd like to know, is this a good time to do a live? Because I've been experimenting with the different times. I've gone in the morning, afternoon, and then early evening like now. So let me know that too. And with that, have a great night, folks.